Mikayla Nogueira. I don't even want to know how many times I've said her name this year, but Mikayla is back trying to sell people dreams. Yeah. The impossible she's trying to sell. And what is that impossible? PDRN. So of course, if you have seen my previous videos about Mikayla specifically and you are just up to date on the internet, if you chronicle it online, any of that, you will know that she has recently extended her POV beauty brand and has brought out things like Snatch It and some kind of eye cream. She made such a song and dance about how she is the first brand in the US to have these kind of products available in the US. So let's just go back to basics here. It's not something I spoke about in the Snatch It controversy video that I did, but it is still relevant. When you are using like skincare products, your skin can only absorb so much. It's a barrier which doesn't let much out and also doesn't let much in. So when you're using your skincare products, doing your little nighttime routines and things, not everything you apply to your face is going to be absorbed by your skin to the extent you think it is, especially to the extent you think it is. It's not going to do that. It's not literally drinking every single drop of what you put on your skin. It'll only allow so much to go into the deeper layers of your skin, but even then it's not going all the way in. Things like that you would need injectables for, which obviously is completely different to just putting something topical on your skin. So with that being said, Mikayla has found herself in a little bit of a situation because she's out here claiming that this is going to transform your life, your skin. It's going to really it's going to take 30 years off you. First of all, she's a liar, so we probably assumed that that is not the case immediately. But more to the point, she's found herself receiving lots of backlash because these products that she's released that have PDRN in, and her claiming to be the first US brand to do so, are obviously not what she's making them out to be. Yes, she might have some very good products on her hands. I don't know because I'm not going to use them. But there's only so much you can do in terms of skincare without injecting things. So all this about it's going to change your skin forever, it's not true, okay? It's not true. You will see benefits and you will see results with long-term use, but again, not to the extent that she's making everyone believe. And some of you might be like, well, it's really popular in Asia, so how could it not have good results? But that is not what I'm saying. Yes, you will have results, but you're not going to see the kind of results that Mikayla is leading people to believe it'll give you. For that, you would need injectables. She's claiming that it is literally getting absorbed into your skin. Your skin is drinking it up and that it is going to the deepest levels of your skin. That is not the case, okay? I'll tell you now that's not the case. They're trying to have everyone's lives. Not today, honey. Not today. Dermatologist content creators are also on the side of it's nonsense. Content creators like Tea with MD and Dr. Dre have actually also spoke about it, basically saying there's no kind of cream that is gonna give you the benefits of PDRN like you think it's going to. There's very little clinical evidence that putting it in a topical cream does anything for your skin anyway. It is better in injectable form. And it really surprises and baffles me because I just think, Has Mikayla not done her research before doing this? You know, I'm no expert, but I'd imagine it costs quite a lot of money to set up a business and have all these products ready to sell when you haven't done much research. It's a little bit odd. And then of course there's the history of Lashgate. So if she's willing to lie about things like that and, you know, fabricate evidence and results, then how can anyone trust her about the PDRN? Because let's be real here, it's way easier to convince people that PDRN in a moisturiser, for example, is doing something for your skin, it's way easier to convince someone of that than it is to do what she did with the mascara and the false lashes, if you know what I mean. Like, that was very clear that she had false eyelashes on and she didn't give a shit. So I wouldn't put it past her to know that PDRN in a moisturiser is not going to do much for you other than help with moisture retention. I feel like she'd be way comfier doing that. Because realistically, you can't really prove it unless everybody got together and said, listen, we're all having the same experience, we're all having the same results of nothing. But we know Mikayla, she'd probably just turn around and be like, well, it's all about your skin. That's a you problem, not me, not PDRN. And I think what makes it even worse is that nobody can trust her, no matter what she says. It could be the truth, but nobody is going to believe her. Why? Why? Because all she does is lie. Does she not get tired of herself? Does she not get sick of herself? Does she not think, hold on a second, people that watch my videos have made me the successful content creator that I am today? I use the term successful very loosely. Successful to her, but to us it's, you know, she's got to this successful position by stepping on everyone along the way. Regardless, all she does is lie. She's claimed that she's the first US brand to be using PDRN in her products. I just don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second. Not for 1 second. Then she's making out like it's basically as good as injectables because it's penetrating deeper layers of your skin. No, hon. I don't know how you think science and skin works, but that is not it. And on top of all of this, she's still promoting, whilst apparently heartbroken that her marriage is over. Even if you are this chaotic in your mind, I am too, do not let the rest of the world know that. And I don't mean that as in like lie to everybody. I mean, for someone who's in the position that she's in, she should know the right way to do things. She should know not to lie. She should know that honesty and integrity means more than money or sales or driving any kind of traffic to whatever page or website she's got going on. It's not right. What? Oh, God. I just think as well, what is the point in telling people that your products are doing this? Because people are going to try it. People are trying it. And when they work out for themselves that it doesn't work, at least how they expected it to, they're going to stop using it. And maybe they don't tell their friends, maybe they don't tell people online, maybe they don't tell anyone. But each person is then going to try it, realise it's bollocks and doesn't work, and then stop using it. So what's your goal then, Mikayla? Huh? It's just, it doesn't make sense to me. I don't feel like it's a level-headed thing to be doing. Everything she's done, none of it is, it's very chaotic and just, it's like the greed and the, we know money's the root of all evil. I think that's getting to her head is what I'm trying to say. I feel like she's a very, you know, she's gone from this small town girl, started doing really well for herself with her makeup transformations on TikTok. That's fine. Do that. People loved you for that. But then it's like she's got greedy and she's like thirsty for more fame, money, attention, and she's just doing whatever it takes. And to me, that is the devil's work, okay? You need some kind of christening because I feel like there's something not right. The devil has her now. I really hope 2026 is the year that every bad person out there, or any, not that Mikayla is, but anyone doing things that they shouldn't be doing, are stopped. Because we have not got time for this, have we? We're in March already. We're in March, year's practically over. Hopefully she just kind of sorts herself out is what I'm saying. Do not make these fucking false statements of, oh, it's going to penetrate deep into to the deepest layer of your skin. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. And, you know, she must have done a lot of research to know that she is the first US brand to have PDRN in her products. So if she's done research for that, then surely you'd think she's done enough research on just skin in general to know that it cannot do that. Because she's, you know, making out it will. You are talking about injectables there. Are you... Is that your next plan, Mikayla? Are you going to start injecting people? Ooh. Please don't. But yeah, that is my little Mikayla rant for the week. Done. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe if this channel is your vibe. Love you. Bye.